Have you ever felt overwhelmed by emotions and wondered if there's a better way to handle them? Imagine this. You're at work and your boss unexpectedly criticizes a project you worked hard on. Your initial reaction is anger and frustration. You want to snap back, defend your work, maybe even say something you'll regret later. I've been there. In fact, I once reacted impulsively in a similar situation and ended up straining a professional relationship that took years to rebuild. But what if there's another way? What if you could pause, breathe, and choose a response that aligns with your true values? By the end of this video, you'll learn how mastering the power of not reacting can transform not only your professional life, but your personal well-being too. Stay with me and discover the profound impact of emotional control, the concept of emotional reactivity. Emotional reactivity is something we've all experienced. It's that automatic, often intense response to a trigger, whether it's anger when someone cuts you off in traffic or anxiety before a big presentation. These reactions are swift and can feel almost uncontrollable. They often lead to actions that we might later regret, like saying something hurtful to a loved one or making a hasty decision that complicates our lives. Take a moment to think about the last time you reacted without thinking. What was the trigger? Maybe it was something as simple as a snide comment on social media or a stressful situation at work. These triggers are everywhere in our daily lives, and our responses to them can vary widely. For some, it might be an immediate outburst of anger. For others, it could be a quiet withdrawal. But the common thread is the lack of a deliberate, measured response. Historical perspectives on emotional control. Historically, the idea of controlling one's emotions is not new. Ancient philosophies like Stoicism and Buddhism have long emphasized the importance of maintaining inner peace and not being swayed by external events. Stoics, for example, believed in the power of rational thought to overcome destructive emotions. They practiced techniques like premeditatio malorum, thinking ahead to anticipate potential challenges and how to respond to them calmly. Similarly, Buddhism teaches mindfulness and the importance of observing one's thoughts and feelings without immediate reaction. The Buddha himself advised followers to develop a middle-way approach to life, avoiding the extremes of indulgence and asceticism. This balanced approach helps in maintaining emotional equilibrium and not getting swept away by the highs and lows of life. The science behind emotional responses. From a scientific perspective, our emotional responses are deeply rooted in the brain's structure. The amygdala, often referred to as the brain's alarm system, plays a crucial role in processing emotions, especially fear and anger. When triggered, it can initiate a rapid response, bypassing the rational thinking part of the brain. Prefrontal cortex. Prefrontal cortex, on the other hand, is responsible for higher-order thinking, decision-making, and impulse control. It's what allows us to pause, reflect, and choose our responses deliberately. Understanding this distinction is key to mastering emotional control. By engaging the prefrontal cortex, we can override the amygdala's impulsive reactions, leading to more thoughtful and measured actions. Benefits of not reacting. Choosing not to react impulsively has numerous benefits. For one, it significantly improves mental health. When we react without thinking, we often exacerbate stress and anxiety. By pausing and reflecting, we give ourselves the opportunity to process our emotions healthily, reducing overall stress levels. Moreover, not reacting impulsively leads to better decision-making and problem-solving. When emotions run high, our ability to think clearly diminishes. By taking a step back, we can assess situations more objectively and make decisions that are in our best interest in the long run. Viktor E. Frankl's wisdom. Viktor E. Frankl, a renowned psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, profoundly understood the power of choice in our responses. He famously said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." Frankl's insights highlight the transformative potential of not reacting immediately. By choosing our responses carefully, we pave the way for personal growth and lasting happiness. Techniques to practice non-reactivity. Developing the skill of non-reactivity requires practice and dedication. Mindfulness meditation is one powerful technique. By sitting quietly and focusing on the present moment, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them. This practice creates a buffer between stimulus and response, allowing us to choose our actions deliberately. Deep breathing exercises are another effective tool. When we encounter a stressful situation, our breathing often becomes shallow and rapid, exacerbating feelings of panic and anxiety. By practicing deep, slow breathing, we can calm our nervous system, making it easier to think clearly and respond thoughtfully. Cognitive reframing is yet another technique. It involves changing the way we perceive a situation. Instead of seeing criticism as a personal attack, we can view it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. This shift in perspective helps in reducing emotional reactivity and promoting a more constructive response. The role of observation in emotional control. Observation plays a crucial role in managing our emotions. By becoming keen observers of our thoughts and feelings, we can identify patterns and triggers. This self-awareness is the first step towards controlling our reactions. Practical exercises like journaling can be immensely helpful. By writing down our thoughts and emotions, we gain clarity and insight, making it easier to navigate challenging situations without reacting impulsively. Personal development through non-reactivity. Embracing non-reactivity leads to significant personal development. It builds patience, as we learn to tolerate discomfort without immediately seeking relief. It also fosters resilience, helping us to bounce back from setbacks with greater ease. Additionally, non-reactivity cultivates empathy and understanding. When we take the time to listen and observe, we become more attuned to others' perspectives, strengthening our relationships and fostering a more compassionate outlook.